was being held. Oh, beg your pardon. Suddenly I got sad. Music started and said, may I have the next one in my
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You know, this is, excuse me, a damn fine cup of coffee. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Every day, once a day, give yourself a present. Don't plan it, don't wait for it, just let it happen. It could be a new shirt at the men's store, a cat nap in your office chair, or 2 cups of good, hot, black coffee. Like this.
A present. Like Christmas.
Oh, man, that is the spot. Nothing like a great cup of black coffee.
Good morning, guys. Let's go. Gonna turn that music down for us and get right into it, baby. Let's have a good morning here. The market's approaching support once again. We see that SPY running down to around 444 and then bouncing back up. Now that we're open here today, I am very curious where we're going to go. We had that big drop back off towards support. I'm hoping for a move down under there, but whatever comes in, honestly, would make me kind of happy. So let's just see some good movement either way. As long as we have some good breakouts going on, I don't mind the direction. But Microsoft so far is popping up. I'm definitely watching 325 to the upside here, and then 327 after that. I think that those levels could be pretty interesting there. TSLA starting to move up. Wow. So far, so good. I mean, the market's looking all right, right? The banks aren't, though. Citigroup. Oh, man. JP Morgan. Terrible to see that. Man, this is pretty scary. Let's go see X or US Steel. Oh, that one's starting to come back down a little bit. Somebody, I don't know if this is real or not. Let me know what you guys saw on this. Somebody said that Elon Musk was trying to purchase X to get the ticker symbol X. Now, that sounds wild, right? I don't think that was the case. But they did talk about selling out to Cleveland Cliffs, and somebody put in Discord that could be possible, or that it might have been a rumor or something like that. So definitely let me know what you guys think about that one. That would be hilarious if he did that with X, I'll tell you. I guess Xbox is loading again. Hopefully not everybody's loading out there today. Hopefully the stream's going well. Appreciate you guys joining up today, though. Of course, Xbox, Easy Rider, Danger. Nice to see you already. Mike, Ant, Rick, Gengar, Martin, Jamie. Appreciate you guys every single day. The more likes, the merrier as usual. And man, we got to go check out Boeing today. I was looking for a nice move down with them under 234 here at open. Sorry, guys. Gotta keep clearing my throat today. It's so weird. The temps around me are getting to be like 70s right now. And that's so strange because it's been like 100 like every day. We've been getting some pretty weird weather coming through, though. It's been like hurricanes. Not really hurricanes, but Jesus, it's been storming bad. Like trees have been falling. The electric goes out like every weekend. It's like, what the hell? It's that global warming, guys. Don't be fooled. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to start that debate. I was watching something last night on YouTube. It was a Good Mythical Morning. Have you guys ever heard of that? Good Mythical Morning. And the guy on there said something. He's like, it's real. It's real. Like global warming. And I was just laughing. I was like they never talk about politics ever. And then they're like, oh, the global warming's real. It had me laughing. Oh my god. Guys, what is this? I'm not even gonna say anything. Oh my god, I didn't even realize what some of those said. I didn't even realize what some of those said on there. Oh boy. If you guys want to check that out, it's in the memes channel in the Discord. Xbox said, who would want to buy US Steel? See, Xbox has heard of it. Xbox heard the rumors, I guess. Good old Elon trying to maybe buy X. That's a weird one. It's a big ticker, X. I mean, that is a good ticker symbol. Like, I'll be honest, it's one of the cooler ones in the market, in my opinion. There's not many more cooler ticker symbols than that. What are some cool ticker symbols that you guys know of? I like Bud for Anheuser-Busch. I do like that one. That one's pretty cool. I also like SPCE for space. Tesla for Tesla is pretty cool. Apple's pretty cool. Netflix is kind of cool too. Oh. Oh, my bad, Xbox. I was just saying that I heard a rumor, and I was wondering if you guys had heard the rumors too. My bad. I heard that rumor on Discord this morning, and I was wondering if anyone else had heard anything out there about it. I haven't really heard too much about it, honestly, besides the Discord post. But why is Trump trending? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Lock Her Up's trending too. Trump in 18? Oh, shit. Are we getting in trouble? What the hell's going on? A arrest warrant has been issued on him, it looks like. Oh, nice. There's whole articles out there. Damn. Yeah, I'm sure it took the headlines there. There we go. That's funny. – 14 minutes ago, there was an article made. $7 billion. What if that would actually be good for Musk to own? Hey, imagine this. It might actually be good for Elon Musk to own X, because X, if you do think about it, X makes steel, right? And maybe he could get those refineries to start making parts for like the Tesla cars and all those types of things. Now, I know that generally US Steel like makes the steel and sends it out to stampers and stuff like that, but maybe they could start trying to monopolize that type of the industry. You know, like getting the bodies themselves, stamping them themselves, doing everything themselves for them. Interesting. Hey, Mr. Three Putt said weed. I like that one. Mike said hood. The weed one's pretty good. I always forget about weed, though. Even whenever people talk marijuana stocks, they don't even look at weed. So that's not very good for weed, but... see what I have on Palantir. They're not a good one. Hood, though, is pretty funny. That's a nice name. Good ticker symbol. For anybody wondering right now, we're trying to think of cool ticker symbols. Kind of like X. And Tesla and stuff. That's pretty crazy, though, that they might go for X. Would be kind of cool. That would be funny if he bought it just to get the symbol. To be honest, he has so much money. I mean, he could probably do it no problem, right? You would think no problem. All right, Spy. Start moving back down towards that support. We need to get some better movement coming in here today. The people want to see some good moves. They don't want to see this. Not the chop. AGNC is like agency. AGNC Investment Corp. Yeah, that's a pretty good one too, agency. I see what you're saying. Huh. That is pretty good. Hog? Is that... Oh, is that Harley? Yeah, yeah. That's another good one. Yeah, these are some good ones, guys. You guys are coming up with some good ones here. This is exactly what I meant. Stuff like Hog, and then it's Harley Davidson. There's a lot of them like that out there. It's kind of neat sometimes. Like, I think, like, even, like, Wet. No. Not Wet. Is it Eat? Eat, maybe? And then also you have PZZA. I always like that one, too. Pizza. Pretty good. One minute chart looks a little on Palantir. How's DraftKings? Come on. Oh, I knew it was gonna be down. Not a problem. Disney down. Penn Gaming down. Yep. It'd be nice if Penn started going up. I can't lie, I did jump the gun on those 100 shares I bought. Just a little bit on this one, but since I'm in for the long term, I don't really care. But I will say I do wish I would have waited a couple days and got it at like 24 over 30. That would have been way better. But happens sometimes. I'm gonna go grab a quick coffee real quick. Throw it in a cup with some sugar. I'll be right back. Black with sugar, just how I like it. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Had to get the coffee there. Like I said, I like it black with sugar. How'd Penn move while we were gone? Started to move back down a little bit more. Don't want to be seeing that today. Spy's falling back, though. I like to see that. Come on, Spy. We'll say I don't mind that movement all that much, but... Whoa, Tessie! Tessie, what are you doing? Whoa. Holy crap. Someone put in Discord, Tesla's going downtown. Yeah, it is. Holy crap. It's a big drop. I bet that's getting the Spy down here. Oh yeah, QQQ probably too. Nice. QQQ needs to get down there quite a ways. Back down under 365. Spy's a lot closer to its recent low, in my opinion. Meet Kevin's ETF. I think it's PP. Does he really have an ETF? I didn't know that. What? I've never heard of this one. For Meet Kevin, I didn't know this. What the hell? Wow, I never knew that Xbox. That's interesting, though. Good thing he started it this year, not last year, or else it would look like shit. I've never heard of that one, though, Xbox. Thanks for bringing that one up, to be honest. Interesting. Look at my watch list here today. Almost everything's in the red. The only things green are Nvidia, ASTR, LI, Costco, Activision, Monster Energy, Oracle, Smith & Wesson's break even. And then everything else is down, with Neo being down over 5%, Peloton down a lot, Lucid, Rivian, JD, Penn, DraftKings, Wynn, GameStop, Fubo, PayPal, Asana. I mean, all these big stocks to the downside today. Down 2% plus. Like, look at PayPal on the daily. Thing looks rough, guys. I thought yesterday was going to be a nice comeback day for him. Holy crap, look at the selling. What the... The floodgates just open, guys. Floodgates have opened. Banks are looking rough today, too. Now, just because stocks were going down for a minute doesn't mean they're going to go down all day, but it was definitely a weird thing to see there for a minute. There's a lot of red coming in. Home Depot's green. They had their earnings today. Maybe they would be a nice earnings continuation play to the upside. Let's see that daily chart. They still have some room up. They are right at resistance, though, but they've been trying to run. They're trying. Home Depot. What about Walmart? I know they have earnings coming up this week as well. Later in the week, I think Thursday night. Oh, Thursday morning. Okay. Expense ratio on PP is high. I've never seen one so high. What is it? Let's see. Expense ratio on PP. Shit sounds so stupid. I can't find it. I'm Googling it on a different screen, but... Oh, 0.77%, is that it? Very interesting stock, though. PP. The Meet Kevin ETF. I didn't even know that that was a thing. Ooh, JP Morgan falling off. All the premium players out there, watch out. Sorry about that. My lungs are hurting today. Yeah, it's 0.77. That's pretty wild. Xbox said they say you learn something new every day. Yeah, you do. You do. It says the average expense ratio in that category is 0.55%. So it's up over it by 0.22%. It's pretty higher than the rest of them. At least that's what I saw in some data anyways, that the average one in that field was 0.55. Bong rips for Tom. What? Is that my lungs hurting? Maybe that'll make my lungs feel better. Maybe I should. No, I'm kidding. Birdie says VTI is my main portfolio that has 0.06. Oh, you know, hey, I did start doing something lately, guys. You guys are going to laugh at me. I started trying out some decent cigars. That's what I did. Last night, I actually tried to smoke a cigar. Let me show you guys the cigars real quick. All right, so last night I smoked this cigar called Charter Oak Connecticut Shade. I got one of these. It was like $6 a cigar or something like that. Tried that out. I thought it was pretty good. And then I also tried this one, Rocky Patel 66. It said it was #2 cigar of the year. I didn't try this one yet. I only tried the cheap one, but I don't know. I'm not a big cigar guy myself, and I tried some, and I don't know. I think I got to try a better one than the first one, the Charter Oak. That one wasn't very good, but that Rocky Patel one sounds pretty good. The Rocky Patel one is like 17 a cigar, so. Nice. Purdy says they have great ones. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely not inhaling it. I mean, that's for sure. That's for sure. Probably a little bit goes in, though. Maybe, but I feel like it has, like, my throat feeling kind of, like, dry or almost like... I would almost say, like, I could describe it like it feels like my throat has been, like, burned by it. Even though I wasn't inhaling it, I was doing, like, that... whatever you call that draw that doesn't go in your lungs, but it just goes, like, into your mouth. And like out your nose. No, Purdy, no. No, I didn't try one. I have a Rocky Patel right next to me that I need to try. Last night I tried that Charter Oak one. Chartered Oak. This is the one I had last night. Hexbox says they got Swisher Sweets sometimes for the good. Yeah. I've gotten those for that before too, Xbox. Give me a pack of those Swisher Diamonds, please. Swisher Tropicals. There we go. Yeah, I actually did have a glass of I didn't have cognac or whatever, but I had something. I forgot the name of it. Let me see if I can tell you what the name is. Something to drink. Here we go. It's called New Riff Single Barrel. New Riff Single Barrel. See? This is it. So I grabbed this and I didn't realize this, but it's 113 proof. I was like, oh shit. I'll say though, it was surprisingly smooth for something that much proof. Yeah, I'm a cigar newbie, you know, so I feel like that cigar I had was probably pretty good. I just suck at them. Or I just, you know, I'm too new for it. This Rocky Patel, though, looks good. It sounds good. I can't wait to try it. It has like a beautiful wrapper on it. Smells better than the other one. Smells like Red Man. Have you guys ever had a Red Man? It smells like Red Man. All right, Tesla down there starting to fall off. Down to 236 today. There's even more support down around like 234. Let's eye it up on the book map here. It's good old Tessie. Oh yeah, 235, and then I would think 234 has some too. Oh yeah. Both of those levels. 235 has more though, so keep that in mind. Heard he said dip the tip of your cigar in the cognac. Sounds good. Nice. He said he doesn't do cigarettes, just an occasional cigar. Nice. Oh my god, Xbox. You wouldn't want to know how that smells like. Nah, I'm talking about Red Man Chew. Red Man from back in the day. Oh, it is a rapper. Look at that. It really is a rapper. That is funny. I didn't know that. I had no idea. I was talking about this. I'm not advocating that though. Definitely be careful doing that type of stuff. JP Morgan. There we go. Falling off a little bit. Like that. Hell yeah, JP. Hell yeah. Good there. Love seeing that with the market there. It was good to see those banks just continuing to stair step down like that. After market open, JP Morgan 150, 150 right now. Insane. Hey, trade smart. JP Morgan, let's go see QQQ real quick. I know they're falling down to support too. Purdy says they have credit spreads on SPY. Sold the 450 call, bought the 452 calls. $75 per. Nice. Nice. Are you saying the whole spread $75, or are you saying... I'm assuming you mean the whole spread.
From the time our last album, that's what we've been doing on this time period, working on our beats, working on our
Oh man, QQQ looking good. $600 premium, risking 1,600. Okay. Hang on, I'm trying to help somebody get some notifications in the Discord really quick. If you guys need anything, of course, just let me know on the live stream. Throw it down there in the comments, and I can look at anything you guys want to see. QQQ, though, definitely getting down to support today around 367.60. Want to watch this area around 367.80 and 367.60. Anyone playing meta puts, Chris said. Let's see, meta puts. No, I'm not playing them right now, but I'll tell you, this support here, if we get under this right here, looks like we're about to, right around 303 to 302.80. Looks like a pretty good play for me. Dina says, do you think meta heading towards 300 level for a retest? Heading towards 300. Yeah, I do. I think it'll retest 300. Well, do I think it's going to happen like right now today? Now that's where we're a little iffy. You know, it's one of those things where I'll just be sitting there like waiting for a breakdown, then I'll target there today, but 301 also has a pretty big area of resistance. I could see a bounce around one of these areas. I mean, is it realistic that we could get there today? Oh yeah. I mean, that's definitely doable. It's just, we're going to have to see just continued selling across the board, which we might see, but just keep that in mind. We're going to need to see nice continued selling here. And honestly, it looks like we're seeing it. Oh my God, the QQQ just had a freaking big breakdown under 367.80. Oh shit. Wow. Oh boy. I got Martin in there asking about stops and limit orders. I want to see if I can get him a little article real quick. Here we go. That was a pretty good one for him. Trying to find a little video here to help him out. Let's see what this says. I don't want to screw him up too much here.
rapidly. The next Let's say, for example, that a stock is currently trading at $55, but an investor believes it'd be a good value at $50 or less. This investor...
Sorry about that, guys. I want to help them out, you know. Especially since they don't know what that is. That's something you really need to know. Kyle says, what do you think SE? Let's see. What's support? Wow, holy shit, they're down a lot. Down more than I thought they'd be. Let's see that 1 day chart. Wow, so on the daily, they're running down to recent lows. I mean, all we have to go off of is like this $40.50 area and then $40 even. Yeah, I mean, $38 is pretty big too. Nice. Party's up 60% on those. Might buy them back to reduce some risk. Honestly, not a bad idea. Never bad to do that. You'll still be in a couple, it sounds like, too. So there you go. I'll tell you what, guys. I had that alert sound on the other day, or yesterday it was, and I was sitting here at my desk, and this alert went off, and it scared the shit out of me. I had my speakers on like full blast, like watching some video, and it goes doo-doo-doo-doo, and I like shit myself. I was I like jumped. It was a big, it was like a loud sound. It was loud. Boeing, oh my gosh, they fell down under 235, guys. Big drop to the downside. Wow. Big whales. I love how Sean puts the whales in Discord. That's my favorite thing for the stock market falling. How's SPY? Are we under 444? We're just about there. Keep your eyes open, guys. Testing the supports. Benzinga alerts, Stevie said. It's pretty funny. I like your picture on here, Stevie. Is that... Well, at first I thought it was Matthew McConaughey, but now that I get real close to it, I can't tell. SPY 444. Dina called it. Nice call, Dina. What's the support on SE? Yeah, I would say 38 and 40 right here. He said, but thanks. I like that, Stevie. It's him at the lake. Yeah, I'm using like a 4K screen, and it's like such a small... I have like one corner of the screen, like the YouTube chat, and it's hard to see the circles. That's funny. He's like, I'm flattered to be called Matthew McConaughey. Hell yeah. Ford. Down around $12. So actually, perfect support here on Ford. Had like 3 bounces right here the past 3 trading days. So will this be the third one? Or will we break it? Probably break it eventually, especially if SPY keeps falling. Sorry, guys. I might have bumped my mic by accident. Nice. Mr. 3 Putts got out on 35% on Amazon puts. Nice. 35%. Nice. Amazon. AMZN. Definitely a nice move down with them today. Wow. I hope Christian is killing it out there. I know he was doing great yesterday on some of those dip buys. I wonder if he's buying any dips here on these stocks. Like right now on the dip. Like Nvidia. I'm gonna ask him in the Discord. Oh, he did fire the dip on Nvidia, literally. That's what he said on Discord. That is funny. But he fired the dip on Nvidia. That's funny. Watch it like fly way up now. Probably will too. Spy's like on support. Nvidia kind of was like bounced off this support here. Trying to decide what's for lunch today, guys. I'm trying to figure it out. I have some brat burgers I could have. Got a lot of stuff out there. Hope everyone's having a good morning though so far. Gonna try our coffee here. It's been cooling down for a few minutes. Oh yeah. Perfect. Perfect temp. Perfect amount of sugar. We don't put any creamer in our coffee. We have black with sugar is how we do it. UVXY calls up 150%. I didn't even check the VIX today. Shit, it's probably running. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't even check VIX today at all. Now I'm sad. VIX. How about SPXS? SQQQ? Those types of stocks are really nice also. Especially when the market's going down, of course, as they are inverse ETFs, which means they inverse, for example, QQQ, or they might inverse SPY in SPXS's case, or UVXY, inversing the VIX futures. Purdy says, seems like a long time since SPY's been at 385. Let's see. 385. Yeah, I mean, that's a... 385 is a long way down. Oh, sheesh. Where'd you come... Is that what you're targeting down, Purdy? 385? That is a long ways away there. You said, I think we'll see that price again in the next year. Damn. Like, from a charting perspective, I agree with you. But just from, like, thinking about us going that low, it's like, oh, you know, that would be... It's one of those, right? Yeah, maybe, Purdy, maybe. Maybe you should. if you think so. Are you buying any of those, Purdy? 400 strike? That's a pretty far away strike. That would scare me. But might not be bad. It could be good. I agree that there's going to be a drop. You never know. That recent dip was pretty big in 2022. 385. 400-ish. 410. I'm going to go with 410 for me. I'm going to say 410. I'm just going to keep it a little bit more conservative, but Still pretty good. What about QQQ? I see them down to 320. That's SPY though. That would be a big ass drop, I'll tell you. What does anybody else think? Like, what do you guys think it'll get to? Throw your targets out there. They don't have to be right. You know, like, we know we're not all right. You're never right all the time. I mean, some people like to think they are, and if they get their feelings hurt sometimes, well, I guess it is what it is, but just throw out your, you know, targets. You don't have to be right on them. We don't know who's going to be right. Stevie says 420.69. Okay. I like... I see what you're doing there, Stevie. At first, I was going to say you picked a strange set of numbers, but now I see it's on purpose, probably. I see. That would be pretty perfect. Purdy said they're thinking about getting a 420 put for March 2024. March, let's see, that's about... It's like 6 to 7 months away. 420 strike. I kind of like that, Purdy. I mean, I like it. I hope time decay doesn't hit it too hard. Let's see how long it took the SPY to fall down the last time. So from the beginning of the year, it started dropping. Yeah. Got all the way down to 410 before like the middle of February. And that was during a pretty bad year, 2022, when we were really falling. I'm curious here. I am curious. What do you guys think? It can't just be Stevie and Purdy out there. Come on. $429, 420 max for this year, Sean says. Okay. I respect that. Respect that. 429. That is a big area, 429. I'll give you that. Pretty big. That's a huge support, actually. $430, $429. Anything around there. Hey, Josiah, thanks for hitting that subscribe button today. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Ant says 420 sometime this year. Nice. Nice. So a lot of you guys are thinking at least down to like 420-ish. So that's pretty interesting. Good shit. First, though, we got to break 444, right? We got to have that happen sometime today, right? Come on. Oh, nice. Conductor is them. Appreciate you joining up. I hope I say that name right, too. I always feel like I'm saying things wrong, but... Thanks for joining up, Conductor. I like that name. I saw you said the other day you worked at like a railroad. I found that very interesting. I used to be into trains a lot. Considering my name's Tom, you know, the real name's Thomas. So growing up, what did I love, of course? Thomas the Train. That was like my favorite thing. As a little kid, all I wanted to do was go watch the big trains go by at the train station. Kind of funny. Xbox said, first time having to use the pump at a gas station. Definitely a new one for me. Oregon just recently started allowing people to. Damn, Xbox. I've heard of that. That's a weird state. Nice. They drove trains. That's awesome. But Xbox. That's wild in Oregon that people weren't allowed to pump their gas. I'll be honest, like if I went to Oregon and somebody was trying to pump my gas, no lie, I would get a little bit pissed. And I would straight up say, I would say something to them. And even if they told me like, well, it's the law or something, I would say, well, then it's a stupid ass law or something. You know, I would give them some lippy lip for that one. But yeah, oh, maybe New Jersey's the one I've heard of with the gas, actually. Maybe that's the one I think of. Maybe it's not Oregon, but one of them I remember they said you had to have someone pump it for you. On the other side of things, though, sometimes it would be cool to have them pump it for you, but I don't know. If I pull up in my Hellcat and you're telling me I'm going to trust some kid to stick that thing in there the right way and not drip it on the car, hell no. Hell no. He says, yeah, that was Oregon. Okay. Xbox said they enjoyed it. I feel you, Xbox. I mean, let's be honest, right? If it's freezing cold, I don't want to get out and pump the gas, right? It's probably a better thing, honestly. As long as they don't scratch your paint, you're good, right? Did you have to tip those people, Xbox? Now, I'll say that would be a little annoying, but people in those states think pumping gas is dangerous. I'm always scared of blowing myself up, to be honest. I'm always like trying to get my static electricity off me. I'm like touching every little metal pole around the gas pump. I'm like, get it off. For real though, I'm a little bit worried about that sometimes. Oh, no tips. Okay. That would suck if you had to tip them every time. You know, you're like $2 to $3 every time you get gas. I'd be like, oh, it's disgusting. Josiah. Pumping gas in Milwaukee. It sounds like St. Louis, man. Yeah, I'm over here in St. Louis. It's not very good here either. I'll tell you that. Milwaukee, Chicago, St. Louis. I'll be honest with you. I've had to get gas in the city before, and I specifically made it close just to get out of the city to pump gas because it's like that crazy there. It really is. Like I'll be honest. Like whenever I drive around certain parts of St. Louis, it's like I'm in a different world. It really is. It's very, very strange. Very strange. One time I actually had a cop tell me I needed to like get out of here. Like literally, he was like, "What are you doing here?" And I'm like, "I'm trying to find these fields or something for baseball." And he's like, "Yeah, you need to get out of here." And I was like, "Okay." It kind of scared me, to be honest. But I've never had anything bad happen though, so I'll say that everything's been good interactions. The only time I had something bad happen was one time I went to the Cardinals game. I went to a Cardinals game during the protest in St. Louis for like Michael Brown or something like that. Or they were protesting like Trump or something. I can't remember what it was. And I decided to go to the Cardinals game, and it was pretty scary. So like the Cardinals game was like half empty. Everyone was scared to go. And whenever you were like walking to and from your car, there were like all these protesters like walking up and down the street, and they were like saying things to themselves like about anybody walking by that was like in like Cardinals stuff or like going to the stadium or like anything. And then they were like asking you like, who'd you vote for and all this shit. And I was like, what the? That had me freaked out. So, but that was the worst I ever had it there. But that was a very weird time with all the stuff going on. I'll say that was a little scary that time, but I also one time had a guy try to take me down a back alley. He said, hey, he's like, you guys look like some pretty respectable people. He goes, my tires popped down here. Can you guys come help me fix it real quick? And he's like, it's down here. And he pointed down this alley. And there was like there was no cars down there. He's like, yeah, it's down there to the right. And I was like, I'm good, man. I'm not gonna help. Unfortunately, I'm not going down the alley, my guy. And it was so weird. He had like his ID and stuff out, and he's like, here's my ID and stuff. He's like, so you can trust me. And he like handed me the ID, and I was like, this don't make me trust you. I don't know what you're talking about. But that was the only time. Pretty good. And then he said, I insist. Yeah. I insist you give me your damn money is what was about to happen, I think. Yeah, now that was a red flag right there. That one was. That was a bad red flag. The guy had like golden teeth and stuff too. It was actually interesting. Very interesting looking guy. He looked kind of like that guy that you see on some of those like comedy shows. Oh, something like this. The guy looks kind of like this guy here. Except with like more normal hair. He's on like Adult Swim. Comedians on Adult Swim. Let's see. Like this guy. I think it's like this guy whenever he had his hair shaved. Funny. In like the middle or something. And he had gold teeth. It was funny. All right, though. SPY down around 444 still. We're just waiting for a big break, but we're getting really, really close here, guys. Like, very, very close. The QQQ, the SPY. Tesla's falling down to 235. Just about to break some supports. Keep it up. Come on, Tesla. Get some better moves going. Some better moves. Coming through. Don't know why my music quit playing. I just went to the page and it goes, it's paused. Would you like to resume? Well, yeah, I didn't pause it. You guys auto-paused it. Damn, look at that. Down under 235 now with Tesla. Watch it out for some momentum here. Starting to look good. What are you guys watching today in the market? Anything crazy? Hopefully nothing too crazy out there. I'm betting UVXY is still going off. Oh, yeah. It's going to be a fun one today. Got a feeling. Same with SQQQ, SPXS. Those stocks are going to get awesome here, I think. Don't forget, we have those FOMC minutes tomorrow afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern time. 2 p.m. Eastern, tomorrow afternoon, the FOMC minutes. It's going to be a big event. It's not going to be as big as CPI, in my opinion, but it's going to give us an idea on what the Feds are looking at. And here's one thing that I want to go over today before we see the numbers come out tomorrow is the Fed Watch tool. I want to see what we're looking like here. So they're looking at an 88.5% chance to pause at the next meeting and an 11.5% chance to hike. We go to probabilities. Right now, there's a 36.2% chance that we see a hike on the next meeting in November after September. So looks like the hike would be like later in the year if there is another hike this year. And I'm wondering if after this week, if these percentages start to change a little bit. I'm actually going to save this here. We're going to save it as... Well, I guess I don't want that there. It has my taxes on there. Just the folders for it. But... There we go. We'll save it as like... We'll say... FOMC meeting probabilities for... Well... As of... All right, there we go. We'll save that so that in a couple weeks, whenever we start to see different things happen, we can go back. How are we looking here on X? Or Twitter, I guess we'd say. What do you guys like to call it now? X or Twitter? Why is hashtag 15 August 2023? SETI? I don't even want to say that. Jordan Walker. Hey, this guy was badass for the Cardinals last night. Don't know if anyone saw that or not.
In the right center. That ball is driven deep. And it is down. It's to the wall. 1 run scores. 2 score. The bases are cleared. Into third base is Jordan.
I love that guy.
The Cardinals
Jordan Walker, man.
7-5.
He's really young, playing for the Cardinals. He's awesome. Freaking badass out here. This guy's like 20 years old, and he looks like he's like 30. It's crazy. That guy's going to be great in the MLB. I got a good feeling. Even in this first like rookie season, he's doing pretty darn good. Purdy said they think we'll get a hike in November. Nice. I think we will too, to be honest. There's a lot of Fed members who think that this is going to happen, and I think that we just need a few of them to sway over to the hike side, and a hike will be in there, so. Gengar said the dude looks like a Vietnam veteran. What the hell? Where'd you get that from? Vietnam veteran. He does look like a badass, though. And get this, my buddy's family, like my buddy's cousin is actually this guy's girlfriend, which is funny. So, really cool. Here he is. He's got a cool look to him, I think. I love him. I love the way he looks. He does have a cool look, don't he? I don't know. Let's see how old he is. Forgot how old he is, though. Go see those stats. All right, let's see. 6'6", 245 pounds. He's 21 years old. That's pretty good. I think he actually skipped AAA and went straight to the major leagues. Oh, he did play AAA this year for like 3 games, but he shouldn't have been in AAA this year. They were being stupid. The ownership of the Cardinals were being stupid. Yeah, pretty good. I mean, he's not the greatest, but, you know, for being 21 and just being in the major leagues, pretty darn good. All right, SQQQ. We need DraftKings to get up there. We're talking about baseball. We need that to get up. Hey, Xbox, have a good one, man. Have a great rest of your day. Have a good one if you're going to sleep. Have a nice nap. Good job, though, for anyone who played JP Morgan puts today, guys, in the premium plays section of the Discord today. JP Morgan was called out by the hybrid bot. That baby exploded. Those puts were doing great. They're actually still doing great. I will say, though, as we get towards 150, use that as a nice target to the downside. But let's go. Let's go. Great stuff. JP Morgan got Jamie Dimon out there being happy. Let's go see that QQQ. Nice. Stevie's still holding them. They also have UVXY 18 strike calls up 200%. Nice. Holy shit. 200%, guys. Give Stevie some W's in the chat. That is pretty fire, Stevie. 200%. We always like to give some dubs out there as they are deserved, we'll say. Nvidia's trying to come up. I know Christian bought the dip earlier. Maybe he already got out, but... Look good there. Nice little pop back. Hopefully it holds the support for him. If not, we better get a bigger breakdown so some of these puts end up playing out well. The Dune Saga. I've actually never heard of that one, Purdy. I've never heard of that. The Dune Saga. I'm not a big book person, but these are the types of books that I really like reading. Wow. Okay. The Dune Saga. I like it. Very interesting. When I used to read books back in school, I used to love these types of books, though. I usually like doing, I used to like these books. It was called The Shadow Children. And they were called, like, Among the Hidden, and, like, Among the Found, and Among the Brave, and Among the Betrayed, and all that stuff. It was a series where the government only allowed you to have, like, you were only allowed to have 2 children, and anyone after that was supposed to be killed. So it was weird. They would, like, hide the children and stuff, and it's, like, the whole book about how the kids were staying alive and all that crap. All that jazz, right? Stuff like that. There were other book series, too, but that's just one of them I remembered. Haha, Purdy. Probably because of the views, Purdy, honestly. Low key. I would say that because, you know, whenever Mike was coming around back on the live stream, you know, it was getting like 40 views, 30 views, stuff like that. And he was kind of like, I don't know if it's really worth it, you know, so. Maybe. I mean, that's what I would guess, right? I haven't asked specifically, but that's, you know, that's a valid thing, I would think, in my mind. Hopefully this helps a few people out, though, you know, being able to ask questions and stuff. I will say, though, I wish more people took the opportunities to ask more questions and get more into strategy and stuff like that. Not specifically you guys. You guys are more advanced, but a lot of the newer traders, you know, they're never really joining up and asking many questions or anything like that. Kind of surprising. Kind of surprising, but... The Dune Saga. I don't even know what they're about. I'm kind of curious. Dune is frequently described as the best-selling science fiction novel in history. So what's it about? Wow, okay. Thousands of years in the future, Saga chronicles a civilization that has banned all thinking machines, which include computers, robots, and artificial intelligence. They banned them all. In their place, civilization developed advanced mental and physical disciplines, as well as advanced technologies that adhere to the ban on computers. Wow. Interesting here. I might have to actually try to read these books, honestly. I'm not a big book guy, like I said, but I like books with multiple books and stuff that has like a big saga to it. Like I've read all the Harry Potter books, for example. Like that's something I've been into before. It was like Harry Potter or something. Like, so I do like these types of books. Kind of cool. He's waiting for an appearance fee. I appreciate that, 3 putts. Or I mean Ant. I appreciate that. But yeah, 3 putts. That's pretty funny. An appearance fee. That's the big thing, right? It's pretty weird. Like, I don't know. He'd make an appearance if we like had one made, but that coffee's good. You guys drinking anything today? Coffee? Anything out there? Still waiting for SPY to really get under 444. It's just it can't break that low from like 443.50. Like, come on. Come on, SPY. Of course, we broke 444, but you got to watch that low earlier in the week. He listens to them on audiobook. Interesting. I'm not a big audiobook guy. I think I would have to read them myself, but that's cool. I've tried an audiobook before and I couldn't get into it enough. Although I could get into it, maybe I need to try again. Man, these banks are wild. Pretty rough moves there today. Appreciate everybody joining up today, though. Thank you guys. Purdy, 3 putts, Cornish, Gengar, Josiah, Ant, of course, Stevie, Carlo, Dina. Appreciate all you guys today. Had a lot of people joining up. Jamie, Rick, Easy Rider. Pretty cool. Really appreciate you guys being here today. It's always a fun time in the markets with you guys. Always have some interesting conversations too. I know everyone's probably sick of hearing about the Elon Musk fight, but I wonder if that's going to happen still. I haven't heard too much about it the past couple days. Nvidia is trending here. What's going on with them? Is something happening? We're always looking for stock stuff on X here. What's this? That's funny. TradingView has a chart pop up with what Nvidia's done today. That's funny. Fitch warns it may be forced to downgrade dozens of banks, including JP Morgan Chase. Wow. That's pretty insane to say. Including JP Morgan Chase. That's wild, isn't it? But hey, I appreciate you guys today. Hey, Stevie, thanks for hitting that subscribe button. Appreciate you. That's cool. Appreciate that. Okay. Apparently Chase has locked my account for suspicious activity. How dare them? All right. Well, hey, I appreciate you guys joining up today. It was a fun live stream. We had a pretty good day. Tesla's starting to come back up a little bit more. QQQ as well. Same thing with SPY even coming up a little bit. Off of 443.50/444. So very interesting movement so far today. Appreciate all you guys, though, for being here, of course. Even the lurkers out there, thanks for joining, making this such a great place. But let's go, guys. Let's have a great rest of the week. Don't forget, we go live every single day at Market Open. It's on the Stocked Up Live channel, so if you're not yet subscribed, make sure you sub here. Really helps us out, of course. But other than that, have a great rest of the day, guys. I'll talk to you later, and as always, have a good one out there.